I don't know. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Talk about my favorite albums. So what? My favorite albums. Favorite. I already mentioned it on some other video. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, you know what? Okay, that's not like musicals. Favorite musical stuff. I remember in the early '90s I started listening to musicals. Just because started songwriting, I just wanted to listen to all the best songwriters that were out there. And anything that was good, anybody who was a good songwriter, I wanted to listen to. I wanted to study them. It's like I write songs, and I think part of what makes me able to write a song is because I can kind of think back to all these different songwriters that I've listened to, and just kind of all this. It's like all these influences. I don't know. Sometimes I can be like getting ideas from them. Not necessarily take ideas from them, just kind of basic ideas. I don't know. I don't usually, but I don't know. I don't really take. It's like when I write my own thing, so it's not like really taking anything from anybody. Because if you listen to my songs, they sound very me. But But okay, let's talk about favorite musicals. Okay. Let's get into that. Okay, so I remember back in the early '90s. I was like '93, something '94, and I was like thinking, I want to get some musicals. I was like thinking, some Andrew Lloyd Webber stuff that I heard that I like, and I was like, okay, Phantom of the Opera. I've heard that. Maybe I'll get that on. So I got Phantom of the Opera. This is like '99, '93, and I remember I got the original British version of it, the British cast. I got that on CD, and I remember listening to that, with what's her name? The British lady he was married to. I forgot her name. Brighton, Sarah Brighton. Yeah, she was Christine Daae, and so I listened to that, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. Andrew Lloyd Webber's good. So I started buying more Andrew Lloyd Webber stuff. So I got Cats on CD, and I got Sunset Boulevard on CD, and I got what else? Vita on CD. Got the Madonna version, and I got the original version with Patti LuPone. What was that? LuPone. Yeah, I got that. I got Joseph and the Most Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I got Jesus Christ Superstar, the one with the guy from Deep Purple. Yeah, I got all that, and I just really started liking it a lot. And then I was like, okay, I like those musicals. I like Andrew Lloyd Webber, so I started buying stuff from other musicians, and I started getting some Stephen Sondheim. Sunday in the Park with George. I remember I got what's that? Sweeney Todd. It's like all in the early '90s, so like before they were making movies out of it. So when these movies came out, I was like, oh, I already know those musicals. And I remember getting Miss Saigon on DVD, CD. Written by the same guy who wrote Les Miserables, and whoever else, Jekyll and Hyde. I said that right. Mystery of Edmund Drood. So that was like an unfinished Charles Dickens story, I guess, but they turned it into a musical. What else? Oh, a bunch of other musicals I remember I started listening to. I can't remember now. The Kiss of the Spider Woman. I remember that one. That one was good. Yeah, Cheetah Rivera there, right? That was actually a better version than the other version with the other lady. Who else was in? What else did I get? Aspects of Love. It's not an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical like that. So I was listening to all this Andrew Lloyd Webber in the early '90s when I first started writing. So a lot of stuff. It's like when I first started writing, people were like, what were your influences? It's like, yeah, it was like everything. Because I used to listen to classical music a lot, like when I was a kid. And I listened to all this musical, listened to a lot of rock, listened to everything. So it's like everything, which is good. You want to have kind of a all around kind of, respect for or just knowledge of music. So if you listen to my song, it's kind of everything, but it's me. I write the way I write because it's like you kind of figure out how you want to write, and then you just do that and what you want to do and what you want to write about. And that's what I do. I write, a lot of times I write about people. people being bad. People don't like that. People like you write about people being how people are so selfish and write songs about it. And people aren't gonna tell you, "Ooh, I love this song because I just love to be reminded about how selfish I am." No, I think that's probably the reason why people don't necessarily, give me praise for my songs because they know a lot of it is about them and how and they don't want to, they don't really go, "Yeah, I am just like that." Yeah, oh, it's so great. I love that you wrote about me like that. I don't know. So yeah.